Spiritual activation is not just a modern concept. Many people come to the idea of spiritual activation after a period of skepticism or confusion. This video explores the history, relationships, and paradoxes that surround this concept. The concept of spiritual activation has roots in various historical periods, often suppressed or co-opted by those in power. In the 16th century, the Inquisition targeted individuals who claimed to possess spiritual gifts, viewing them as heretics. This suppression reveals the tension between spiritual knowledge and institutional power. Today we see echoes of this in how modern society often marginalizes those who claim to activate others spiritually. The paradox is that while spiritual activation can be a liberating force, it can also be seen as a threat to the status quo. This historical context helps us understand the complex relationship between spiritual awakening and societal norms. Spiritual activation is not solely a solitary journey. It deeply influences relationships. Activators often discover that their capacity to bring others closer to their authentic selves can foster profound connections, but also lead to misunderstandings and conflict. In close relationships, the activator's role can be seen as a mirror, reflecting the other person's potential and challenges. This can be both a blessing and a burden. For instance, a partner might feel empowered by the activator's presence, but also challenged by the need to confront their own shadows. The relational dimension of spiritual activation highlights the importance of mutual respect and understanding. Drawing from the Sufi tradition, this mirror-like quality can be seen in the concept of muraqabah, where one observes and reflects on their inner states, helping others to do the same. This process can evoke the psychological mechanism of projection, where individuals may see their own unacknowledged traits in their partner, leading to both growth and tension. The paradox at the heart of spiritual activation is that while it aims to liberate individuals, it can also become a source of control. The mind resists activation because it perceives it as a threat to its sense of self. This tension is not just about the difficulty of change, but about the ego's fear of losing control. The paradox is that true activation requires the ego to let go, yet the ego clings to the illusion of control. This bind is why spiritual activation is often seen as a double-edged sword, capable of both enlightenment and entrapment. The shadow side of spiritual activation reveals how easily the ego can co-opt practices meant for liberation. This insidious dynamic can manifest in various ways, such as an activator using their skills to maintain a sense of superiority or to create dependency among others. The Sufi tradition, for instance, warns of the nafs, the lower self, which can distort spiritual practices. Recognizing these patterns requires genuine humility and self-reflection, as the ego can cleverly employ psychological mechanisms like self-serving bias to maintain its dominance. A concrete example might be an activator who uses their perceived spiritual authority to manipulate others, reinforcing their own sense of importance while neglecting the true path of service and compassion. In the Sufi tradition, spiritual awakening is viewed as a divine grace that transforms the soul, much like the dance described by Rumi between the self and the divine. This process underscores the importance of surrender and the guidance of a spiritual mentor. Similar to Sufism, the Zen Buddhist practice of Zazen meditation also emphasizes the role of a teacher in facilitating this awakening. The psychological mechanism of attachment can play a significant role, as individuals may form deep bonds with their spiritual guides, enhancing their journey towards transformation. This perspective offers a profound framework for understanding the complexities of spiritual activation, grounded in the rich tapestry of diverse traditions. Spiritual activation is a journey that challenges our deepest beliefs and can transform our relationships and sense of self. The key is to navigate this path with awareness and humility.